everyone, this is Rob. Today I would like to introduce the Vega-Trem. So this is an amazing tremolo bridge for the Stratocaster style guitar. So like this one, but this is ESP, not Fender. So I do believe that there are already quite plenty of video to introduce this tremolo bridge among YouTubers, but there is no harm to have one more for reference, isn't it? So today we will try to do a more comprehensive analysis towards this bridge, and because I'm not sponsored, so I will state both the pros and cons of this bridge. So let's take a look. So this is the Vega-Trem. So first of all, you don't have to do any modification towards your beloved guitar, because this is a direct retrofit to the guitar. So this is the version for the 6-point tremolo bridge, and in the meantime, there's also another version for the tremolo, which is 2-pivot equipped. So maybe we can firstly take a look to the saddles. So you can see that there is a lock for locking the individual saddles. So it means, to be honest, you have to spend some time to set it up to make it indentated and also decent height of each saddles. But after that, after you have done it well, and then you just lock it, so the tuning will be very stable and steady. However, I am quite curious that why there are the saddles with different sizes, just like the four-wheels, because four-wheels also has uneven saddles. But I do know there are different positions for each saddles, so it can explain why they require different sizes for the different adjustment towards different radius of fretboards. Because for me, I do believe that if the saddles are larger and the size are more unified, so both the sustain and resonance should be better. So here is the tremolo arm of Vega-Trem. I like it very much because I do think the overall length, the height, and also the curve of this arm is very nice for me. Unlike some of the tremolo bridge, for instance, like PRS, I think the height of that arm is too low, and also the length of the PRS tremolo arm is a bit short for me. On the other hand, like vintage Stratocaster, Fender Stratocaster tremolo, the position of the arm is a bit too high. But to be very honest, this is just due to each player's own preference. So let's take a look to the side view of the Vega-Trem. As you can see, this is beautifully throated. So unlike the ordinary Stratocaster tremolo bridges, you don't have to make it steep to make it froze, and then you don't have to sacrifice the height of the string actions. So you can see that the range is really very wide, just like a four-wheels. So yeah, you can check the movement. This is really amazing to have the range like four-wheels without the troubles and problems of setting like four-wheels. So this is a rear view of the Vega-Trem. So uh, here is here just requires two springs only, which unlike other tremolos which require three or more springs to connect between the claws and the block. So I think this is really magical, and this is the secret of making this tremolo bridge operates very smooth like silk. And but there is one thing I don't really like. As you can see, the block is really very thin, but in the meantime I do understand that if you want to have that wide range of the movement, you have to sacrifice the size of this block. So just due to the point of view of yours. And here are the small screw holes for you to put a very tiny screw to lock each spring. I think that's a quite nice design, but for me, if you concretely lock both springs, so when you need to put it off, that would be a trouble. So I just put off such tiny screws, and I think that's still very fine to hold the springs very tight. Besides, unlike Ferraros, this Vega-Trem doesn't require the locking nuts, so you can just have like this one, the Graph Tech Tusk nut is very fine, and also you can operate with this kind of locking tuners. So this is a Goto MGT locking tuners. So with that entire combination, your tuning will be just very steady. Let's take a look again to this Vega-Trem. In my opinion, I do think design of this tremolo bridge is beautiful and elegant, and thanks to the small size of the entire unit, so it just requires two springs to hold the bridge and also connect to the claw. So that's why it can operate just extremely smooth. So now I'm going to do a demonstration for this Vega-Trem. the Vega-Trem is apparently a stunning Tremolo bridge for Stratocaster, and might be a legendary Tremolo bridge later on, but there is a final con for this Tremolo bridge is the price is really quite high because it costs almost $300 for each. So if you are very rich, like Batman, the only superpower his, so maybe you can buy plenty of those for your beloved guitars, but as an ordinary guy like me, maybe I can just buy one or two, and I have to seriously consider where guitar should I put on afterwards. So this is the end of this video, so hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.